Earlier, you learned about the 4 communication styles and how to adapt your own communication style to people who communicate with a different style. By understanding and recognizing the differences between your style and the styles of other people, you cut down on misunderstandings and conflict. This promotes win-win communication. In this tape, you'll learn additional ways to resolve conflict so it doesn't interfere with the communication process. Most people would love to have conflict-free relationships both at work and at home. But unless you transport yourself to some world where everyone's minds and emotions work together in perfect agreement, conflict will always exist. It would be a grand mistake to attempt to completely erase disagreement from our lives anyway. People naturally disagree about what to do and how and when to do it. That interaction of ideas and opinions sparks new ideas and leads to better solutions and plans. However, when differences of opinion involve too much emotional commitment to one point or another, the resulting conflict can be damaging. When we become emotionally locked into one idea and believe that it's the only one that can meet our needs and objectives, you have only 2 options: fight or flight. This tape will help you identify the sources of conflict and help you understand how to keep healthy disagreement from spiraling into negative conflict. We'll also discuss some tools that you can use to break out of a conflict routine once it's already started. Where does conflict come from? Conflict arises from the clash of goals, values, and perceptions when people care strongly about the outcome. You see it your way, he sees it his way, and tension ignites. There are then 3 basic components to conflict. First, 2 or more people must be involved. Second, there's a perceived incompatibility between ideas, actions, beliefs, or goals. Third, the opposing sides see their way as the only way to achieve the goals or objectives. Conflict can cause a complete breakdown in a relationship. This happens when one person thinks the only options are to continue the conflict or give up a valued objective. But conflict can lead to productive growth if it's managed and resolved properly. The process of recognizing and working through conflict can...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?